So today is October 10th in the morning. It's about 9:30 a.m. in the morning, and I'm here outside a Starbucks. This is the location. I'm just sitting here for a little bit, and after that I plan to go back and do some of the things that I need to do. But before that, I thought that I will capture this video, and also this is the morning mindfulness journal. So some of it is also like I wanted to capture the changes of life, how, I don't know if it's the right way to say it, but how changes happen, and sometimes it happens for good, but we don't really see it. So I was sitting at the same table, so I have this cappuccino, large cappuccino, and I took a pumpkin muffin. I bought a pumpkin muffin to eat. I think I'm gonna put the phone down here so that it's a little easier to make the video. I don't have my tripod here. So anyway, this will be a little more stable. I'll have it with the tree up there. I'll move a little bit. I won't make it too long. I just wanted to, for a change, I thought I'll be here for a little bit, and also I'll do my gratitude. Sorry about that. I'll also do my gratitude. So yesterday in the video I was talking about that I learned from that event doing new gratitude every day, 3 new gratitude every day, and that is really helping, because I think it is helping me to focus on the things that otherwise I would not focus on, because it's easy to feel grateful for the things, same things, every day, and we are grateful. We are grateful for this blue sky and the sun, but this kind of forces us to look at the good things that is happening in our life every single day. And because there are good and bad that happens on a daily basis in our life, but unfortunately it's kind of a little windy, so I'm making sure my napkins don't fly away. So it's important for us to kind of focus on the good, and it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. We have to kind of keep practicing, and then it stays in our mind. So it's a little cold, that's why I'm kind of folding my arms. It was, when was it? I think May, end of May, so it would be about 4 or 5 months. I was sitting on the same table, and there was a car over there, a red color car. In the back of the car there was it's written like peace in a very big word, almost like a spray paint type of thing, but whoever did it, they didn't do it for a bad thing. I'm pretty sure they did it for good. It was on the back of the car, on the what do you call, like the trunk, the door of the trunk door, I guess the right way to say it. But anyway, I'm sorry for the noise that you guys might hear. There's little music going on, and there's this car over, the engine is started, but I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'll try to speak louder. I'll try to stay close so that you can hear me. So the point was that 5 months ago I was here, I looked at the car, and I remember I was talking to a friend. I was in a very different state, and when I say I was in a very different state, inside my mind, that's what I mean. Because outside world has not changed a whole lot, but inside I feel a lot better, a lot strong, a lot resilient. And honestly speaking, I was even saying that to a friend yesterday. A few months ago, I did not even know that I could feel this way, right? And that is the thing that we need to remind ourselves, that sometimes when you're in the middle of things, it's really hard to see how life can be. And when somebody would tell me that, I did not, I wouldn't say I didn't believe it. I couldn't see it. And sometimes seeing is believing, right? And then I think in the last couple of months, when I got very deep with the prayers and practices with my friends, and if you have been seeing my videos, you know that I was very deep with Buddhism too prior to that, and with mindfulness, which I still do because of the mindfulness. Yesterday when I went for a walk, I kept noticing the blue sky, and I was feeling like extra grateful for that. Like it was so blue that I know that it went in my subconscious because I was really, really noticing it. So, so it's like you just gotta figure out what works. And for me, I think the biggest difference was that finding that support system, not only the prayer, not only feeling the God's presence, but kind of people around me who was helping me to be more positive and stay uplifted, and and you gotta find those people who are like, because you will feel the energy. You will feel the energy that you are happy around them. They're happy around you, and there is no pullback, right? So, and I don't know, maybe some of it is to do with my friends and I were going through somewhat similar things in life. I mean, we all have challenges, and sometimes the challenges are kind of different. And when, I don't know, challenges are similar, we connect more. And as a woman, like me as a woman, I think sometimes we connect with the similar, like other women who are my friends, more because I don't know, maybe we understand each other more or whatever that may be. But anyway, I'm just sharing what helped. But it's amazing to me that I remember last time when I came here, and that time I sat here was different. And after that, also a couple months down the line, I came here and I took the coffee from the drive-through. And that day I was crying. I was really crying. And today I feel a lot different. Yesterday was a little challenging day, all in all, for different things. But I kept listening to God's messages. There's a lot on YouTube. And it goes to like anything that resonates with you. Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, I don't know how to say it, maybe Islam, if you're Muslim, I guess that's how you would say it, and Christianity, and there's different forms of Christianity. You will know when you get in that zone. And I think I had a feeling of it before, but this is something absolutely amazing. And I know when it comes to Christianity, there are different viewpoints. Some would really like it, some people who grew up with it have, sometimes they go two different ways, right? In one way, it's like you're very close to it. In another way, it's like you get so versed to it that you just don't relate to any of that. So it's kind of important to find the thing that it really deeply resonate with you, because you need something that what is the saying? They say all hell break loose or something. When that happens, you have something that you can hold on to. You have nothing around you, but you can hold on to that something. What is that something, right? And for me, I think partly why it is so deep also because my daughter Alice brought me to this path. I'll share the story at a different time. And I love her more than anything in the world, anything. And I know that all parents do love their kids like the way I do. I love Alice. So this is also something that I'm like, okay, if she wants me to do that, I'm gonna give it a try. And God was pulling me towards him. And I know this is a mindfulness channel, and mindfulness, it's not owned by any religion. It's not owned by Buddhism. It's not owned by Christianity. Mindfulness is just living our life and be aware of our what's going on in our mind, right? Literally mindfulness, right? So I still follow the mindfulness practice, like the nice cool breeze. I'm feeling that, and the blue sky, the hot coffee here, and all around the sound, smell of the coffee. And I know when I try to have the pumpkin muffin, I'll smell the pumpkin. So yeah, that's the mindfulness practice. I'll head out soon. It's kind of cold out, and I just want to make sure I make the video here today, because for a change. Also because that goes with the breaking the pattern. So if yesterday I was not feeling good, I went for a walk or something, but then I have been going for a walk lately pretty often, and today is very cold, so I'm not sure if I'll go for a walk. But I did have my morning coffee at home. Generally, I don't drink 2 cups of coffee, but today I'm like, okay, so I need to break the pattern. And sometimes when you do something different physically, that helps to break the cycle. It's like thinking, speaking, action, and this is the different action that I'm trying to do that will help me to feel differently. And if you're in the middle of something really big challenges, just know that is gonna end. That feeling inside of you. I am the living proof, and I am no Tony Robbins. I'm not Oprah Winfrey or Michelle Obama, but as a normal human being, I did not know that I could feel this way. Even during challenging times, right? Like the things haven't changed a whole lot in the outside reality, but I feel so much stronger, resilient, that I can keep going. And I even am helping some of my friends who are also in this journey, and they help me too. So this is gonna end at some point. It's just matter of time. I have some of the things that when I brush in the morning, I actually kind of look at it, some of the rules. So one of the rules is time heals everything. Now, time may not completely heal it, but what happens is with time, the impact of that problem kind of disappears, because we as human beings, we learn to live with it. So if you think of it, something from your childhood, something that when you're 10 years old, 15 years old, like may have really, really hurt you. Now when you think about it, you just think of the memory without any emotion attached to it. So it's more like that. And sometimes that can take weeks, sometimes that can take months, it can take years. But more we practice, it actually it shortens. And that's what I realized with my practices and consistency, right? So I make this video part of that. This is my making my mind stronger. This is a practice that I do every day, because I'm mindful when I'm talking, because I don't think about anything what I'm going to talk before I make this video. Very rarely, maybe I'm like, okay, what am I going to talk? So I might read 1 or 2 pages of those mindfulness or spiritual books or something, or the thing that I keep listening to kind of gives me different idea, or sometimes I share the idea from the things that I learned. And whenever I share the same idea that I have learned from something, I say it here, because I don't know YouTube's rule. I don't want to claim it as mine. But yeah, it's amazing how life, our thinking can change the perspective of life. It just blows my mind. So whichever path you are in, and try this thing, like be thankful for 3 different things, 3 new things every day, because I really felt the difference. There was only 1 or 2 days where I stayed focused in that I was being thankful for something new, not the same thing every day. And by doing so, you could teach your kids too. A couple days ago, Alice was asking, how did I think about buying the gratitude cards from Amazon. So they sell some gratitude cards where you can ask questions, and then so it kind of makes the gratitude practice a little more interesting. And I told her that I didn't learn from anywhere, because I was telling her literally like this, mommy is big into the gratitude thing, because I've done it at home and then at work, where I kind of initiated it. So I'm like, it just came to my mind to look it up at Amazon to make it interesting, and that's how I ended up buying this. Nobody told me, and I know she was quiet, but as kids, even as a quiet, if they don't respond, they learn. Because I have seen in the past, like it came from the forgiveness thing. I remember one time she was like, I told her, like, Alice, I'm so proud of you that you are so good at forgiving. Where did you learn it from? And she said, I learned it from you. And I was like, one of my proudest moments in my life. And sometimes because I didn't even know when I taught her that. Okay, so I forgive or something, but I didn't even know how, because I never articulated it to her. So those are the things, like, when we try to live our life in a way that makes us happy, they feel the happiness, they see the happiness, and they know what is making us happy, and they might try to do the same. So yeah, but it's interesting, also interesting. I was thinking just first today to just buy the coffee from the drive-thru, and then I don't know, I saw some signs and I felt like coming inside, and then when I came inside, I bought the coffee, and I figured that I'm gonna sit outside and make this video, because it's almost as a reminder to me too, like how things were so different a few months ago, and now how much it has changed again. Outward reality will eventually change. That's what happens. Our inner reality takes maybe, I don't know, a couple months to get there, because we are creatures of habit, like they would say. If you keep practicing, if you're not seeing the results like right away, don't give up. Just keep practicing. After, they say that changing habit takes somewhere around 21 days to, I think, 60 days or something like that. So if a habit we build for years, it's not gonna go away in a week. So give it a couple months, and then see how you start feeling different, and then how the outside reality doesn't impact you as much, and then you'll feel more energized and motivated to keep going in that path. And that's what happened to me, and I hope that I continue in this path. And that is something possible when we have the support system, right? If you are practicing just by ourselves, it is so easy to give up. And that's how I kept looking for things where I could have that support system. In Buddhism, it's called Sangha, which means a community of practice. But anyway, I think I'm gonna head out, because I think my pumpkin muffin that she warmed up at Starbucks is probably already cold, but I'll try to eat it in the car. I think it's outside, it's kind of cold. And I just want to make the video before I go. Okay, I don't know if I'll make any video later in the day. If not, tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna do my intention setting, visualization, and also my mantra, I think, off camera later, because it's kind of cold, so I gotta finish the video. I just wanted to show you guys the outside here, and also the coffee shop. I'm sitting right outside here. Sorry. Okay, bye.